Y'all, we got LA's very own Natasha Hundreds.
Hundreds, baby. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. We are making queso fundido today.
Queso. I love me some queso.
So first and foremost, let's talk about what we're working with here.
Okay.
We have a little ground chorizo. This is pork chorizo. This is just a little Monterey Jack cheese that I've gone ahead and cubed up for us. We have Oaxacan cheese. I know my producer wants me to say Oaxaca cheese.
Oaxacan cheese?
Oaxacan cheese.
Oaxacan.
Exactly, for the white folk out there.
Oh my God.
And then, of course, I have some roasted poblano peppers, which, while she's playing with her chorizo, I'll show you how to skin these guys. So what I'm gonna have you do, Natasha, is go ahead and dump this chorizo right in the skillet there. It's gonna get a little smoky, a little
do it.
steamy.
Can I use this?
Yes, of course.
Oh my God. I'm
Yes.
telling you, I'm not a great cook. Oh.
This is amazing. You got it. While you're working on that, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys at home. Take a look at this here. These are poblano peppers that I have broiled for just a few minutes to kind of char their skin there.
I have a question because I am on TikTok a lot.
Yes,
And
tell me.
whenever I see a recipe with poblano, they do that with the skin to take it out. What is that for?
Because the skin, when it gets charred, and I'll show you when I pull it off, it gets a little chewy and like papery, and you want to get rid of that.
We don't want that, yeah.
Plus, it comes off super easy. I'm gonna move that so you can take a look. So once you cut that in half, you'll notice that this skin, watch this,
Oh my God.
it literally peels right off. Where are you originally from, Natasha?
So I was born and raised in Mexico.
Okay.
In Baja California. And I moved here maybe like in 2012.
And you have an amazing podcast. Tell
I
us about
do,
this.
yes. It's called 100 Steps to Drag because branding, of course.
Of course.
And I talk to drag artists about their journey, how they started, what kind of obstacles they face, especially nowadays that there's a lot of conversation about drag.
There's a lot.
So it's been great, and you can find it wherever you stream your podcast.
And if you have not listened, guys, really check it out. It's so enjoyable listening
Thank
to
you,
and
thank
your
you.
guests are amazing.
To my man's voice.
Yes.
Their voice does not match the look.
Who says? Who says? This is fantastic. So what I'm doing here, let me show this to you. Again, in the grocery store, you can find this Oaxacan cheese. It's fantastic, super meltable. It kind of tastes like mozzarella.
Yeah, it's very close.
Super light. It's got a lot of moisture content, which makes it a perfect candidate for our queso.
I love this chorizo. It makes me because chorizo con huevo, or like chorizo and eggs, is such a Mexican breakfast.
So tell me about a Mexican breakfast. What else do I find in a traditional Mexican breakfast?
Huevos con weenie. That's like a
What is
low
that?
budget. You know, it's like sausages and eggs.
Okay.
Or like chilaquiles. It's a great Mexican breakfast.
Now, what did your mom make growing up? Like, what reminds you of home when it comes to like Mexican breakfast foods?
An empty table. I'm just kidding. It was struggle. No, I'm just
Womp.
kidding. She would chop up like corn tortillas and put
Okay.
some eggs in there and like a little bit of onion, and it was
That's it.
delicious.
So what we're gonna do, this looks beautiful. We're nice
very
and toasted.
charted.
What do you think?
I think it looks great.
I think
Again,
it
I'm
looks-
not a great cook, so
I think it looks awesome.
Take it with a grain of salt.
So you can now stop saying that because you are
I'm official.
physically, you
I'm a
are
chef.
That's it. You are on a cooking show, Natasha. Come on.
I feel like Martha Stewart in this gig.
Martha Stewart's got nothing on us, but don't
Yeah.
let her lawyers hear that.
Yeah, and I mean, also we haven't been in prison, so.
No, I mean, you don't know me
Yet.
girl. You don't know me, girl. Oh my gosh, this looks perfect. You did an amazing job.
Thank you.
So now we're gonna kind of layer this out. You can go ahead and take the jack cheese and
Look at this jack cheese. Oh,
yes.
excuse me, the cheese is up here.
look at the cheese tray. Come on.
Ah, Trey.
Gosh, these boys here.
I know.
Perfect. This looks great. You can dump it all in there. We can go ahead and get the fingers in there. We can do this multiple ways. We're today gonna throw it in the oven, but talking about a cookout, this is a great thing to bring to the cookout, wrap it in aluminum and throw it on the grill.
Yeah.
How easy is that? We're gonna take our chorizo. Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Let's do it, yeah.
Yes, just sprinkle that out. Doesn't have to be perfect. Again, it's queso. We're gonna mix it all up at the end of the day anyway. This is excellent. And then we're gonna take our beautiful peppers that we did. Look how great that looks. You can use the canned chilies if you're strapped on time, but there's something about the fresh peppers though that really bring a lot of flavor. And then of course, we're gonna top it off
The Oaxacan cheese.
with the Oaxacan cheese, y'all.
Now we use pork chorizo, but we can also do like soy chorizo if we want to do like a vegetarian kind of a...
100% beef chorizo. The soy chorizo works. Okay, so
Are we gonna let it sit?
We're at a good spot. Actually, what we're gonna do, so we're gonna wrap it. It's always a good habit to use your dull side, not the shiny side. The shiny side is gonna stick a lot more to your food.
That explains a lot.
Here we go. So we're gonna wrap this, and I'm gonna pop this in my oven, 350 degrees for about 25 minutes until everything gets nice and melty.
Ooh.
Yummy. All right, queso's in the oven, 25 minutes on the clock.
The big reveal, the big reveal.
Are you ready for this? Here, you reveal it.
Oh my God, I'm
we go.
nervous.
Oh my goodness!
So good.
So let's go ahead and top it. Here, do you want to do the cilantro or the lime?
I'll do the lime.
Okay, perfect. A little cilantro. I go rough chop on the cilantro.
That's the way to go. That's
Yes,
the only
this
way
is
to go with
beautiful.
cilantro.
Beautiful. Are we ready? Here's a fork for you.
I'm ready.
Gonna get yourself a chip in there. Oh my gosh.
This is what we came for, honey. Ooh.
This is it. Oh my gosh, let's get to the good stuff down below. I
Smells
love that.
so delicious, girl.
Smells great. And again, remember, perfect. If you got the grill fired up outside, throw this whole thing on the grill. It's fantastic. And you even add like a different little smoky flavor if you pop it on the grill.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So good.
If there's two things I can do, it's drag and eat.
Yes, mama.
And I'm already in drag, so.
I love how easy this was. I mean, you guys literally just saw this. Natasha Hundreds just made this queso right here.
I am the Martha Stewart of drag, the Mexican. I'm Marta Suarez.
I think we're done here. Say goodbye to the good people.
Ay, hasta la próxima. Muchas gracias por ver Cooking Side Drag. Esto está riquísimo, así que espero que ustedes lo traten en casa. De verdad, no se van a arrepentir, se los recomiendo muchísimo. Mira, un beso. Hasta la próxima.